Hey guys, just wanted to explain the next assignment you all are going to be doing. So, you are going to be reading a story called The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. This is a story about a guy who has a life that he doesn't really want. He daydreams about a bunch of different lives that he wishes he had. So, daydreaming is something that we all do, especially when we get bored, we're doing something that we don't like. Normally, we have them, you all will have them when you're sitting in class and you wish you could be out doing anything else, whether that's fishing, hunting, playing football or basketball or volleyball, softball. Doesn't really matter what it is, but you wish that you were doing something other than sitting in class. And that's kind of the way that Walter Mitty does. He does things like driving. That gets really boring. I know you all are going to be excited to start driving, but once you do, you realize that driving can be extremely boring sometimes. So you think about other things while you're out on the road, which is not safe, but it happens. Um, so he's going to be daydreaming during that. He's going to be daydreaming when his wife is talking to him. He's going to be daydreaming in a lot of different situations where he wishes that he was doing something less boring. Um, every one of these daydreams is going to have something going on in the real world that triggers this daydream. So it's actually going to start you off in a daydream, and then you're going to be brought back into the real world. So anytime you see a daydream end or you see a daydream start, there's going to be an ellipses. If you don't know what an ellipses is, it's where it'll say dot dot dot, so it'll have three periods in a row. And that lets you know that a daydream is either ending or starting, and every one of these daydreams has something to do with the real world, so that they are triggered in some way by a real world event. You're going to see the sound of the car is in multiple of these daydreams. You're going to see it over and over. You're going to see it say tapakata, pakata, pakata. That is the sound of cars going by. I don't know why James Thurber, the author, said that's what cars sound like, but for him, that's the sound of a car. That's the sound of machinery. You're going to see that in a lot of different daydreams. So if you all will just look here with me, it says read the story at the following link. You've got the link right here. Just copy and paste that into your browser and go to that. Read the story. You only have to read the story. It gives you some information about the author and things like that because it's actually a PDF of a textbook. You do not have to read the information about the author unless you just really want to. It says, when done, complete the following questions with a paragraph each. That is really important. Do not just write a sentence. You will not get full credit. I want a paragraph for each question. I'm giving you the rest of the week to do this assignment. So you've got plenty of time to do it. You've got 9 questions. That's 9 paragraphs. They don't have to be super long paragraphs, but you do need to make sure that you answer them fully. Um, so all of them, I believe, say explain your answer. That's how you're going to do that. Uh, so this one doesn't, but the rest of them do. Uh, so explain your answer. Some of you say, well, I answered the question. You did, but you didn't explain it. You didn't tell me why. If you don't understand how to explain it, a good way to do that is to take a quote from the story and talk about that, elaborate on it. So don't just tell me yes or no. He is. So this question is he sane or insane? Don't just say yes, he is sane, or no, he is insane. Tell me Walter Mitty is insane because he does these things, or Walter Mitty is sane because of this, this, and this, and then explain it. You're not writing an essay on it, but you do need to tell me your answer, and then you need to give me supporting details for that. That's how you're going to come up with a full paragraph. If you guys have any questions, send me a reminder and email. I'll be sure to get back to you as quick as I can. See ya.